guys, it is your boy K to the E to the N to the dollars, and today we're going to be reacting to a different type of video. It's not going to be gaming related, but it's technological or technical. It's going to be with AI. It's technology based. It's going to be technology. If you know, you know. The video we're going to be reacting to today is going to be top 20 jobs that will be taken by, or AI will be taken. So I did that wrong. Top 20 jobs AI will replace or will be taking. So we're gonna be sitting down, enjoying this, reacting to it, and go from there. That being said, I say we go straight into it. Not much we need to do after that, so let's lock in, baby. See how it goes.
Robots aren't coming. They're already here. What sounds like science fiction is quickly becoming reality. Artificial intelligence is rippling through industries at lightning speed. And the truth is, your job might not survive the next decade. I'm
gonna be honest, before we start this, there's a couple of jobs that they will never take. But let's see if they're here first before I start talking my ish.
Office desks to factory floors, no one's safe. On today's episode of the Infographic Show, we're revealing the 20 jobs that are in the AI firing line. Number 20, tech support. We've all been there. The internet's out, so we call
that's an obvious one.
Or cable company, only to get stuck with an annoying phone tree. It puts us through the 10 things we've already done to try to get it working again, and then it puts us on hold. The goal is to cut down on tech support staff, but for customers, it is slow and frustrating, and that droning computer voice can be pretty infuriating, which is where AI comes in. One of the eeriest parts of generative AI is its ability to clone voices, bringing dead celebrities.
As someone that has worked in the customer service scene, receiving calls, this is one of the biggest complaints ever in the scene, where it's, oh my god, I had to talk to that slow AI voice, X, Y's, and Z's. It took me about 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and it just had me in a loop, and I finally got a hold of someone, and oh my god, bro, trust me when I tell you this, if you want to skip all of that, just press 0. Just spam 0 until you get a person. You don't gotta be busting your ass with, oh my god, this robot just kept giving me the same options. Just press 0. That works with almost 90% of call receptions, of CSRs, call receptionists, customer service, all of them. Just press 0. That's it. You don't gotta be busting your ass with pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s.
Back to life, letting them.
But this is a job that'll probably be removed at some point.
In movies and music, tech support could easily clone a friendly voice to guide you through the routine steps, making the process more user-friendly. And you might not even realize when you've switched from talking to a computer to a real person. And
we will know.
Even the only field where AI is completing a transition. Number 19, retail checkouts. At many stores, an actual person at the checkout will be a rarity these days. You might have 1 or 2 open lanes and a whole raft of self-checkouts, sometimes only taking card payments. This is a trend.
But is this AI though? Because you're doing it yourself. You're pretty much taking away the job of somebody that's doing boop, 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 and you just do it yourself. Boop, 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 boop. How much do I need to pay? Cha-ching. I'm out. I feel like self-checkout is one of the best innovative things that we've done as humans so far when it comes to the consumer market. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't need to be waiting in line for one person to beep, beep. Give me 8 lines of self-checkout. I'm standing in, boom. First person, da 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 da. Alright, boom, we out. Next person, da 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 da. Alright, next person, da 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 da. And we bouncing, bro. I don't need to be waiting 30 minutes to 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not gonna say 30 minutes because 30 minutes is a little wild, but 15 to 20 minutes of just straight waiting for somebody to do this. Here you go. Let it go through the slow belt, and then boop. Like, come on, bro.
To minimize staffing and speed up checkouts. If everyone knows how to use the machine, of course.
That's what it
is. Most
is.
stores keep 1 employee near the self-checkout area.
That's fine.
To handle glitches, like when a machine.
The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. That is right, Peter. I got a better one for you. If you always stay ready, you never have to get prepared. If you always stay prepared, you never have to get ready. Also, Peter, say hi to YouTube because this video is going to YouTube.
Won't take a payment or an item won't scan, but for the most part, customers are left to fend for
I'm
themselves.
gonna edit this part
But what
of the
if
reaction.
the machine could help you use?
Want to work in AI?
The
Ironically,
robots aren't coming.
we don't do commercials here. What the hell happened? Oh my god, bro. Are you serious?
Unique dialects and syntax, making communication an incredibly complex process. Languages around Grandpa going to tell about his dodgy hip. But it's not just the entry level margin would love. This might make things more efficient, but detractors say that it'll cost countless entry-level jobs and harm customer service. And without a cashier, who is Grandpa going to tell about his dodgy hip? But it's not just the entry-level jobs that are going to be hit. Number 18, translator. There are hundreds.
This is already
of different languages.
This has already been taken over by AI, bro. I could literally just ask Siri or ChatGPT to translate a phrase for me, and she'll do it immediately, or the AI will do it immediately.
World, each with unique dialects and syntax, making communication an incredibly complex process. Translating complex works of fiction is painstaking, often requiring experts who don't just go word for word, but also find poetic ways to capture the author's meaning in another tongue. For more basic needs, though, people might just open up Google Translate and punch in a few lines.
There you go.
The result can be iffy.
You ready for the
but
quote
hey,
of the
it's
day?
free. But it might be a lot
Yes,
less
sir.
iffy soon. One of the most controversial things about
But let's
AI
lock into
is
the
way
video
it
first.
feeds
Let's lock in
off
on the
existing
video. Read the
writing
room.
and
Let's read the
art,
room.
collating it into its database and spitting it out.
We'll focus on other things after the
More
video,
and more
alright?
translated works, a future version could start automatically translating works using the original.
Yeah, once
context.
once AI gets patent, like once it gets polished,
It's a remote position.
translator jobs are gonna go down the
No
window.
Human translator could
They might even
compete.
become
Of course,
teachers at
it
some
would
point. Who
have to get
knows?
every detail right first, and that is a while off. But sometimes AI will replace jobs that have already been replaced. Number 17, factory labor. AI can do a lot more than just produce chatbots.
I'll be honest, this is a job that they need to do already. We don't need people busting their backs lifting heavy machinery. Unless we're controlling the machinery, which that would be dope, just like that would be fire. But if it's not gonna be something around the lines of not injuring our bodies, I don't want it. If it's gonna save us from injuring our bodies, I want it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. I don't want it to replace our brains. I want us to protect our bodies. I don't want us to be 50 and walking with a back hunched like this because I've been lifting transmissions, tires, and things of that nature, when we should have already machines that should be doing that for every car already. Scan it. Okay, your car has this, and this bad. Boom. Here's the price that you need to pay. Or it could just be fixed immediately. Boom. A-okay.
When machines are
Indeed,
designed
yes,
with
sir.
algorithms, it can carry out complex functions. This is going to be a key part of factory manufacturing going forward. While many factories are semi-automated already, they usually require humans to connect various components once they're manufactured. This could change, as an AI-powered assembly line could seamlessly transition from
appreciate
one
it,
function
Sammy.
to another, leaving humans mostly responsible for quality control. And this could cost countless jobs, but that might be a good thing. The good old American factory job is already mostly a thing of the past, as the jobs have gone overseas. Many goods today are produced in sweatshops with child or prison labor. People in developed countries often look the other way because it keeps their prices low. But an AI-powered assembly line could reduce costs even further and potentially save lives by eliminating the hardest labor from outsourced factory jobs.
There you go.
AI might not just be making your appliances, it could be bringing them
Hey,
to
Saitama, chill out with the mosquitoes.
That's
I'm
what I
weak.
think will shock you.
with child or prison labor, people assembly line appliances, it could be bringing them to you. Number 16, delivery person. If you want to know why people aren't rising up against the billionaires, one of the top reasons is probably Amazon. After all, everyone loves to have goods brought to them quickly and cheaply. These days, the boxes are
That's gonna be with any type of delivery food, delivering like this, boxes, like any type of item. I freaking hate ads. That's why I just, bro, if you want a quick, hey, if you want a quick tip or trick to not see ads on YouTube, refresh the page if you're on PC. Refresh it immediately and you'll go back to the video like I just did right now. You can also do it with music when you have it on the playlist. You have one song, you click the next song, and it'll go to that song. And if you want to go back to the other one, you just click back, and you'll just get the music.
Usually delivered via an Amazon employee who
Back to the video.
gets it right. But for smaller orders, the company is already starting to experiment with automated deliveries,
which is
brought to
fine.
you by drone, and that could mean you get your boxes even faster.
We're already giving our
Drone
addresses,
technology
so
is the hottest thing around among hobbyists,
bet.
but
Yes, sir.
companies are hard at work fusing it with AI algorithms.
Hopefully it doesn't get patched.
This would actually be one of the simplest uses for AI. Amazon would program the drones with the routes they're supposed to follow, along with
before people go into the comments and be like, oh, but what about the people that are not gonna have jobs? First of all, humans shouldn't be working as much as we should be working. Let's start there. We shouldn't be working as much as we were working. 70, 80, 90 hours every 2 weeks or something. We don't need that. If we're going to build AIs to replace workers everywhere, how about we use budget? This is gonna be a segue into a little bit of a deep conversation. How about use the money to continue building robots or AIs, whatever the case may be, to help humanity, aka we don't have to be stressing over our job, lower the prices of everything. That way we don't have to be busting our ass to buy stuff that paying like $100 or $400 or $500 for groceries, for example. You can leave the natural harvesting to us, which is going to be taking care of farms, greenery, and things of that nature. We take care of that. You have people and you have robots doing the actual jobs. Like if I want an order received, let a robot do it. If I want my food cooked, let humans do it. Okay? If it's something that humans need, let a human do it. If it's something that we really don't need, like a luxury, like a car or something like that, or fixing a pipeline, how about we build robots to help with that? Wouldn't that be a fantastic idea, huh? Thank you. I know. It doesn't take that much, but hey, let's focus on other dumb things. Like, bro, for example, I used to work at the airport, moving suitcases. How is it 2025 and we don't have a system where the suitcases go straight from the belt that you put in, where it takes it to the back, and it goes straight to the airplane? How have we not built that? Destroy everything at the bottom, rebuild it, and literally make it so it goes straight to the plane. And it starts... And it does it step by step. One by one, suitcase. Big, small, medium, doesn't matter. If your suitcase is too heavy, it's gonna let you know. If it's not heavy enough, it'll let you know. If it's the perfect size, it'll let you know. And boom, 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 boom. And then we could cook. And then guess what? Labor doesn't happen. Then you don't have the whole thing with the whole closing. Deep conversation. But you get what I'm trying to say.
Instructions on how to deal with potential problems, and then they would let them go.
What
Once
up,
Amazon's
Freaky
fleet is
Ken the
converted
Goat
to
is
AI
here.
drones, they would usually employ people to monitor them as they follow the route, but that would require
What
a
up,
fraction
Freaky
of the
Ken the
manpower,
Goat is here. Who
leaving
the
many
fuck
people
is Ken?
without
I'm not freaky.
Amazon money,
Ain't no freaky
and you
goat.
would be delivering your food.
Hold
as
on,
well.
buddy, cooking.
Number
I know I'm
15,
cooking, eh?
Food ordering. At the same time as Amazon experiments with drones, so do places like Uber Eats and
What was the other
at
one?
the same time
Food
as
ordering. I
Amazon
just said
experiments
this.
with drones, so do places like Uber Eats and DoorDash. After all, those packages are predictably small unless you're ordering.
And guess what? Now a lot of people can spend time with their families. Traditions could be kept, and then humanity could just be passing everything down while we have robots doing the things that we don't want to do. You remove taxes and all that stuff, and you just remove money and things of that nature, and then we have a utopian world. But guess what? People don't want to let go of that stupid thing. People want all the money to themselves. I'm the GOAT, I know, bruh. No, Seraphim, you're not the GOAT.
That is not the only place that you've been encountering AI when you try to place your order. We all remember rolling up to McDonald's and trying to explain our order to the bored, possibly stoned teenager at the window, but that may be a thing of the past.
Pretty much,
soon.
exactly.
But will it be more accurate? That remains to be seen. Major fast food chains have been experimenting with AI drive-thrus.
I'll be down to go to McDonald's
orders to the
and just looking at the screen on the drive-thru, looking at the screen. Yes, I would like a Big Mac order with French fries and a Big Mac combo with a Fanta or something on the side, and let me get some nuggets. Repeat the order back to me. Did you say? And then, is this what you want? And be like, yeah, but you actually have to make it voice recognizable with the microphones and things of that nature, so it understands everybody and anyone. You give it universal language to each and every one, so that way, whenever you go to any one of them, guess what? Ding! Food is cooked. All you have to do is have the robots be in the front, on the sides, and the cooks need to be human. Who's gonna clean the grills and all of that? The machines themselves. But the cooks need to be human. You press a button. Bam. I'm dropping like $1 million idea, $1 billion idea here, but we don't need to do $1 billion idea. How about we do human helping ideas? Ever thought of that?
Cooks in the back of the house.
You see?
This is
You have
usually
cook.
pretty simple. After all, the algorithm just needs to absorb the information and transmit it, as well as suggest possible add-ons to the order. So far, chatbot-style ordering systems have had mixed results. Several popular YouTubers.
I low-key be
tested
down
them,
to
and
go
they
to
found out
McDonald's
they were
order
less accurate on
and a
average
robot
than
has my
human.
order ready. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Reducing staffing.
it's
and
nothing
service
crazy.
That might not. And they found bot-style ordering systems have had mixed results.
And then again, you lower the prices of and that's going to and with that you get to lower the prices of everything in the world, and that way you don't have to overcharge for everything. A Big Mac meal could go back to $169 because a robot is doing it. Is a robot gonna complain about taking orders? No, it's a robot. It has zero emotions. It's literally doing what we don't want to do. And guess what? Now people could go study and do whatever the hell they want, and we can actually improve humanity by, instead of wasting our times at a job that we don't want to be in, building ourselves for a better future.
Several popular YouTubers tested them, and they found out.
Yeah,
they were
3
less
streaks in a row.
accurate
Tight
on
shit, tight
average
shit.
than human workers. But that might not keep it from expanding to higher-end spots. Number 14, waiter. It's one of the wackiest possible uses of AI yet, but it is even making its way into sit-down restaurants.
I still like a waiter to be human, but I wouldn't be against this though. Let me call Elon Musk real quick.
And while you'll likely be greeted by an actual staff member,
Like, I'm not
it's
against
been
this at
becoming
all.
more
I'm
and
not
more
against
common
these
for
type of
people to
jobs
place
being
their
taken
orders
over
on
by
an iPad
AIs,
and
because
head
99% of the
directly
people
to
that are
kitchen
working these
without
jobs
any actual
complain.
human contact.
There you go.
This is particularly common.
It also reduces diseases, because let's say the waiter is sick or the person taking your order is sick. Achoo. They don't put it on your food and then boom, delivered to you.
For very busy places where lots of little orders will be.
You know what you could do? You could have a person make sure that the machines, or a group of people make sure that machines are taken care of. You wipe them down, you make sure that the screws are everything good and things of that nature, or you build them to the point that they don't even need to have to be cleaned. Just checked on and make sure that they're running where they're supposed to be running. Ta-da.
Placed. Like an all-you-can-eat sushi.
You wanna
Korean
give 'em a name,
barbecue,
give
or
'em a
hot
name.
pot place. But it's how it's delivered that might become the biggest surprise. While some of these places have waiters bringing out your food once it's ready, others have a way of making you forget all about human contact by having the food rolled out to you on a little
Dímelo,
cart
papo,
made to
dímelo.
look
So I know
like
what
a
you-
cat.
I know what you want. You want a hottie to take your order. Don't worry. I want that too. No, I literally said I don't want a human coughing up. What the fuck?
Restaurants say it speeds up
hottie.
orders, eases pressure on the staff, and gives customers a perfect photo op.
Listen, there's a lot of places that I could find a hottie, and I don't need to go to a restaurant to go find one.
And if the foodie feline messes up your order, you
Dímelo,
can
Lolo.
still
So what's
flag
poppin'? You're in a
down
YouTube
server.
video, by the way.
This
As
is
a
one
waiter,
job
yes.
where human
I said that I wouldn't be opposed to it, and I actually wasn't thinking about a hottie. I was actually thinking about a gentleman with a towel over, pouring some wine. That's aura. That's aura right there. That's smooth. When they hit you with the fire. That's fire. Like, I wouldn't mind going to a high-end restaurant, and that's what I'm received with, and not a robot. You get what I'm saying? I feel like certain places should still have humans, but most places, I feel like fast food places should have robots. If it's like a homegrown restaurant, you can have humans. I know what you mean,
isn't
twin.
Disappearing entirely, at least anytime soon. This next one might cause some riots
Chillin',
in
chillin'?
the stands.
I shit.
Number 13, sports announcer. It's a big part of a
No.
ball game. That voice
No.
in the stands, letting you know
No.
exactly what's going on.
No,
Revolutionary pendant.
Right
don't remove that.
up. And
Don't
if
touch
the
sports.
foodie's in the ball
Sports
game,
do not
that
need to
voice
be
in the
AI.
Stands, letting you know exactly what's going
I
on.
wouldn't be opposed to it either.
AI.
Bro, what the fuck?
Up. And if the foodie feels the ball game, that voice on them to let you know
You
who's
see?
in the game.
Just reset it and we
even
good.
If you were right by the action, the sportscaster
Nah,
can
I wouldn't want AI commentating my games. I like the passion that the natural passion that comes from human. Oh, but what if the robot does it exactly? No. I don't want AIs playing basketball. I don't want an AI playing football. I don't want any AI playing hockey. I don't want any AI playing American football, golf, or none of that thing. Keep AI out of sports. Keep them completely out of sports. thank you. Leave sports alone. Leave gaming alone. Anything that is showing human skills, leave that alone. Taking an order does not require skills. It just requires you to listen and literally repeat the things back, which is literally something is borderline the thing that people hate to do the most nowadays. AI will take away excitement. Yeah, it will take all the excitement in the world, bro.
Soon.
Like, you imagine you have. I'm gonna give you a perfect example right here.
Into Tatum. Tatum falls down, throws it ahead. Schroeder to Smart, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! He ties the game at the buzzer.
What's right here?
Curry, three, bang! And an 8-point lead for Golden State. Bang! Curry for three, bang! Exclamation point!
Now, come on, what are we doing?
Middleton for three, bang! Chris Middleton from downtown, and the Bucks go back up by 4. 34 from Middleton.
You cannot recreate that with AI, and even if you can, I don't want it. I want the person to get to gasp from air, like bang, bang. Matter of fact. Where is it? Y'all know which one I'm gonna look for right now. Whoa. Where is it? If y'all know ball knowledge, y'all know this.
At Sunderland, Manchester United have done all they can. That Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it at Sunderland.
You want AI to replace that? No. The emotion they put, it's all I need. I need that bang from coming way downtown. Exactly, bang from Curry way downtown. Aguero, no. Come on, bro. The pops that you get on wrestling. Come on, bro. It happened to music. AI and easy production took away the soul from the sound of music. That's the other thing. Music isn't like back in the day, bro. I'm not gonna put examples of music because it's probably get copyrighted. But
the booth might be
come on,
by an algorithm.
That's not gonna be replicated.
Analyze every step of the game, and sports fans might say, "Where's the fun in that?"
Yeah.
While AI might do a better job of being impartial and observant than the average person watching the game, the sportscasters typically add a lot of color to the game.
Exactly.
While an AI might do a more accurate job in some areas, the odds are most sports fans.
We already have bots on gaming. Exactly. We don't need more.
Those bums.
That's a good one.
One area where the changeover might be music to sports fans' ears. Number 12, referee. It's one of the most frustrating parts of sport.
That if refereeing gets hit with AI,
when your team gets screwed over by a bad call, sometimes it can be the difference between a win and a loss.
What y'all think? Do we need 100% accurate referees, or do you think we need some type of mistake, like a blown call or something, to give more oomph to the game? You get what I'm saying? I dropped a video playing congas in the music section. AI can't do that, bro. Exactly. No. No, you don't want AI. No AI for the refs.
Loss has happened to the New York Giants in the playoffs in 2002. Sometimes a missed call from a baseball umpire can cost a pitcher the perfect game. In many of these cases, there is no way to reverse that call, casting a pall over the entire.
But here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. I like the drama. That's true. That is drama. But let's say your team is about to win, and they blow such an obvious call, and it doesn't get overruled, but AI would have clutched it there. AI refs is debatable. I say yeah, because there's a lot of plays that I'm like, are you sure that's the play? Like, what was it? I think it was, oh my God, there was a Drew Brees game. New Orleans, I forgot against who the hell it was. The person got checked so hard. They caught the ball, they got hit, and there wasn't a flag or anything, bro. And it was to like go to the Super Bowl or something. I'm like, it was like around 6 to 7 years ago, bro. And I saw it and I was like, damn. Especially if you got money on the line. If you got money on the line, AI is gonna body you.
Many people to ask, could a robot do it better? Well, yes and no. An AI-powered virtual referee would work from a combination of dozens of surveillance cameras all around the field, combined with analytical software, and they would see angles the average umpire couldn't see and be able to work off of far more data points. But would they be foolproof? They would have no more.
Teenagers are building.
Bro, these AIs are crazy.
People to ask, could a robot or data points? But would they be foolproof? They would have no more evidence, but they would lack the intangibles and human judgment. But hey, at least no one is getting tossed out of the ballpark for arguing with an AI, probably. And soon AI will be.
I say leave them in soccer. Leave them in football. Leave them in football. When they start arguing with the refs, I feel like it just adds. It adds the human part of it. It adds the human. I feel like if you're shooting a ball or a strikeout, I get it if you need a little bit of AI there. But if it's like a tackle or something and it's like and you see it in the camera, it's like, I don't know. Someone gonna punch an AI. Bro, they're just gonna deck the robot straight in the fucking chest, boom, or give him a kick right in the middle of the chest, bro.
Keeping track of your
slide tackle the AI robot.
Receptionist. It's often said that schools, doctors' offices, and courthouses all rise and fall on one person, the little old lady at the front desk. She knows everyone, she keeps track of all the data, and the place falls apart when she gets the flu. But Gladys might be headed to retirement soon because this job is one of the most data-heavy out there, and that is one area where AI has been useful. The receptionist,
yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Usually uses a massive database to keep track of hundreds of patients, clients, or students and make sure everyone is where
that's a job that is probably gonna get taken by
it. That is filtered into a computer algorithm. The functions of this job can be automated relatively easily. The AI would collect and analyze all those data points, arrange
on hospitals. I wouldn't mind it. I would like it in hospitals.
Or receive important.
I wouldn't mind it in hospitals either. Hospitals would be a nice one
system. But today, much of the job is often organizing those same files and sending out the reminders. So the end result might be that Gladys finally gets to retire, and her replacement, GLADYS, probably won't take over the world. And the more data points, the more likely AI is to step in. Number 10, accounting. It's one of the most painstaking and complex processes around, and also one of the most high stakes. Keeping tabs on a company's finances is incredibly important for tax season.
That is true.
And failures could mean massive fines or even criminal prosecution.
Also, you drop crime rate. Yep. But imagine you're retiring, and your replacement is a robot. It's gonna happen to all of us at some point.
Big company, that could mean dozens of accountants.
And it happens with any job that we're talking about right now. Any type of these jobs that you retire and it gets taken by a robot is gonna be the same sentiment.
All the results one more
but I get what you mean.
Before it gets sent on.
Let me not talk over the video.
Keeping tabs on a company's finances is incredibly important for tax season, and failures could mean massive fines or even criminal prosecution. For a big company, that could mean dozens of accountants, each responsible for a specific sector of the company. And then you need to add in an oversight division who gives all the results one more scan before it gets sent off to Uncle Sam. But naturally, an accounting division will always be looking to save money. AI can process far more data than a person can, so a generative AI program would be likely to have separate algorithms for each division of the company,
and they could work 24/7 without getting tired.
But there is one part of this job that wouldn't be automated: the financial lawyer, who would still need to head up the oversight division and make sure the algorithm didn't make any critical errors. But this could result in a major reduction of accounting staff, from dozens of low-level bookkeepers to only a select few high-level financial experts.
True.
And the AI might be sending it out to an AI. Number 9, tax prep and auditing. It's one of the most nerve-wracking parts of every spring, preparing your taxes. Many people think one wrong move will result in the IRS kicking down your door to drag you off to prison, although the actual result is usually the government just charging you a little more money.
Whoa. If, chat, let me tell you something. If your boss tells you this, looks like someone's wallet's getting a little lighter today. We got issues. Whose wallet is you trying to talk about? Cause it ain't mine's. What you mean looks like someone's wallet's getting a little lighter today? Do you want smoke? Do you want me to put BTA? Bro, do you know HR is still gonna be humans? Cause it goes human resources. You better watch the hell out, boss. Before that title is no longer. Man, back up. Alright, let's calm down.
Many people hire accountants to sort out their taxes.
I would rather have AI on
Work
banks.
as independent contractors.
I'm punching someone. Why are you punching people? What's going on? Why do you keep punching people?
Process and performs many of the
I feel like there's a lot of things.
for them.
I feel like anything that has to do with keeping a lot of information, books, paperwork and stuff, and things of that nature. Get AI.
Would this make the tax
Receptionist
man
jobs
semi-obsolete?
and things like that.
Tax prep companies like
Because it requires a lot of
have long
information.
advocated
Things never been
against
this
free
enjoyable.
filing software, but it may become inevitable if software can do the same calculations and maybe provide some financial advice from a chat.
Can you imagine we all get presented with an AI bot?
3 wishes. What's the first?
Bro, all these
that
AI
walks them
commercials
through
after
the
this is
process
crazy.
and perform tax and financial. Probably won't admit it for a while, but the odds are that the IRS will incorporate some algorithms into their auditing process.
Yep.
After all, they have hundreds of millions of filings to go through every year. From the smallest
If my boss
jobs
says that
to
shit, we
the
fighting.
no one
Oh,
is
100%, bro.
Number 8, long-haul truckers. It's one of the most important jobs, getting large amounts of goods
That is
across the
true.
country.
And I don't know if y'all seen, there's a Simpsons episode. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it. There's a Simpsons episode where Homer and Bart, they're driving down a cliff. They're doing this type of job. They're doing like truck driving jobs. And there's a scene on the episode where they're getting tired. So he's like, oh, let me put the automated autopilot or whatever the case may be system. He clicks a button under the truck. They go to sleep, and there's a scene where the truck is going down a mountain and it looks like they're gonna go down, and the truck by itself starts taking the turn, and it saves their lives, and it just keeps driving down the mountain, things of that nature, and they make it safe. I would love for that to happen, because it's more of a sense of, I could drive the truck for like 8 to 10 hours, but if I get tired at some point, I want to sleep, let me hit a button and let the truck keep driving to my destination, like on an autopilot.
Cities wouldn't exist without truckers supplying food from the farmlands.
For those
But
who know,
it's not an easy
for
job.
those who've seen that episode,
Truckers
if
spend
you know,
most
you
of
know.
their time away from home.
Simpsons
and
predicted a lot of
bear
these
serious
things.
physical effects from sitting on your butt for 16 hours a day when on the job. These
I've
truckers
done this
drive
job
predictable
before
routes,
too.
Often repeatedly.
It is
So it's a path an
excruciating.
algorithm could learn easily, and this one is already
Especially
well
if
on
you
its
have
way.
to move the
Automated
boxes.
Vehicles like Waymo are already deployed on city streets, but many people don't trust them. It's unlikely they'll put Uber out of business anytime soon, but long-haul routes might be a different story. If
Yeah.
highways are designed for them, AI-powered 18-wheelers could hit the road sooner than expected, using
wouldn't mind that
self-driving
18-wheelers.
systems and GPS mapping to move smoothly without worrying about human drivers. This next category may be the biggest because it is not just one job. Number 7, office jobs. For a long time, it was the American dream. Dad gets up bright and early, goes to work in an air-conditioned office, and spends 8 hours shuffling papers under the watch of a mildly tyrannical boss. And at the end of the day, he goes home in time for a home-cooked meal. In reality, most office jobs boil down to processing paperwork or contract data handled down from above. But
Yep.
they may be the first to go as the company downsizes. Any job that requires a lot of memorization, attention to detail, and little creativity is going to be one of the first to go as AI algorithms improve and get incorporated into big corporations. After all, computers can collate data faster than the human mind.
This is your brain when you're
Or collated into big corporations. After all, computers can collate data faster than the human mind, and no AI ever forgot to close out the big contract because it was busy discussing last night's game by the water cooler.
Yo,
However,
what's
the
poppin'?
companies will likely always keep a few people around to check the AI's work, so it may become a dog
Release. No
eat dog
PPR
battle to
yet?
survive the cut.
After we finish this
But it
video,
is not just
we're
business
recording a
that will be
YouTube video
affected.
right now. We're
It's
reacting to
pleasure.
this and giving our
Number
opinions
6,
on
animation.
AIs.
This doesn't mean that Disney
Animation?
and DreamWorks will suddenly be using plug-and-play prompts on Grok to create the visuals
Nah.
for their newest movies.
Again,
Most of
this
the
is something that humans are really talented at. Let humans keep doing this because this helps us with even our motor skills for our hands. Drawing, this is good for our motor skills and our brain development. So no, I don't want AI taking over this. I already don't like it in itself. Like the fact that we have AI content, coming out there, I don't like it. If it's to make something fake so that we can all use it, and then that's it, and then it gets thrown away, I guess, but...
Top-level animation and video game companies are proud of their visual style, and they're not likely to compromise their reputation for quality. But
yeah,
that
bring me
doesn't
my
mean that
pizza.
all the jobs are safe.
That's gonna be the
Animation
new
is a
one.
multi-level
Yeah,
process,
bring me
and a
my
lot of the
pizza.
work behind it is painstaking, repetitive post-production. And even one of the most acclaimed animated movies of all time has already dabbled in it. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse courted controversy after its 2023 release when it revealed that the production team used AI to automate some of the tasks in post-production.
That's
They
fine.
quickly shut down accusations that they used generative AI, instead saying that they used data training techniques based on artists who consented to their work being used.
It's like
Their
CGI
goal was to
to a
speed
certain
up some of the
extent. Like, yeah, you
particularly
create fake
painstaking
things,
tasks,
but you're
as these
creating it.
techniques
It's
get
not being
better,
created
it's
for you.
likely to mean
I
fewer
don't want humans to
low-level
get lazy
animation
either.
jobs for
I just
people
want
to
us to
get
be
their
as
start
healthy
in,
as possible
and a
and
harder
just enjoy our
path to get
lives
into the business
with
at
other
all.
humans.
And it's not just what you see that might change, it's what you hear. Number
Right.
5, voice acting. Voice acting
No.
has changed a lot.
Again,
in
a
the
human
last
thing
few
that I don't
decades.
think needs to be
It
touched.
used to be dominated by professional voice actors like Tom Kenny, Phil Lamar, and
Tom
Terrence
Kenny,
Stamp,
shout out
who
Tom
could
Kenny.
create dozens of signature
SpongeBob voice
voices.
actor.
Now, you're more likely to get celebrity voice actors doing specific movie roles or roles being cast like live action for authenticity. But whether you're old school or new school, AI may be coming for all of those jobs because we're close to entering the clone age. One of AI's eeriest abilities is the possibility of cloning voices and making them say anything you want. By training the AI algorithm on the voice of an existing character, the studio can create a simulacrum of the voice that could outlast the living actor. This
If
could
I
be used
hear
to keep
AI
properties
taking
like The
over
Simpsons
voice
going
acting,
once
Hollywood
one
will
of
be
the
fighting.
irreplaceable original cast dies. But it's just as likely it'll be used to save money.
Mira, te enteraste.
Bro, shut the hell up.
Making them say anything to keep properties like The Simpsons going once one of the irreplaceable original cast dies. But it's just as likely it'll be used to save money.
We have got to the point.
Making them
Damn,
say
YouTube,
and
it's like
just to
that?
we want everyone who has a job is adding clues. Number 4, telemarketers and scammers. Not everyone who has a job is adding something good to the world. And that definitely goes for those con artists who keep calling you up to try to get your personal information. These calls are usually formulaic, often asking
Entraste
leading
o te
questions,
enteraste?
and mostly seem designed to try to get
Oh, the
people
commercial.
for old
Mira,
scams.
enteraste, man.
In the
What the
past,
what?
many of these calls
Bro, that is such a Puerto Rican, such a Puerto Rican commercial from Planet Fitness. Mira, te enteraste. Oh my God, bro.
came from mass phone banks abroad from
Fucking
people
ESP.
earning pennies on a dollar. Now they might be about to go virtual, but that could be a bad thing. Possibly the most sinister element of voice cloning technology is the ability of a scammer to take someone's voice and then use it to send a message of distress to grandma. Sure, she might have heard about that scam, but will she be able to hold out when her, quote, grandson is begging for her help? This could put all the telemarketers and scammers out of work, but their scams might live
get
on
scammed
and
by
be
AI,
harder
bro,
to detect than ever. But
I'm gonna be honest. If you get scammed, a scam called by an AI, that's on you. There's no way in hell you shouldn't know the people that you know in your life to know if they're gonna ask you for like $1,000 and oh my God, grandma, this is how that happened. Oh my God, I got into an accident or somebody just jumped me or robbed me. Or I'm about to get murdered in game. These people are gonna, hell no, bro. Get the hell out of here with that, bro. What? Are you dead ass? Come on, bro.
some of these changes could target the most skilled around. Number 3, historian. It's hard enough to be a historian. You have people asking you, so you just sit around and read all day? But at least you know you're pretty much indispensable. After all, you've devoted your life to studying a specific
What was the
area
last
and be hard. Number 3, historian. It's hard enough to be a historian. You have people asking you, so you just sit around and read all day?
Yeah.
But at least you know you're pretty much indispensable. After all, you've devoted your life to studying a specific area of history, and you know the culture inside
I
and
saw
out.
your room,
It's
yes,
almost
sir.
like you're a living computer for the area, and there is nothing that can top your knowledge base. That is, unless they use a real
I've shown my
computer.
room a couple of
And
times
that's
already
exactly what's
on stream.
happening. One of the most powerful elements of AI is its ability to absorb and process mass amounts of data in a limited time period. That would be extremely useful for collecting huge amounts of ancient literature
for school
and
as
combining
well.
it into an archive of the time period, while certain functions like analysis and writing compelling
Here's
narrative
my thing. How would AI teach the next generation of people? Or do we keep that as well? Los, are you good, man? Noon or PBR was popping noon. If you got scammed by AI, you just stupid as fuck.
Still fall
Hey, you'll
on
be
the
surprised,
humans,
bro.
There could be less work
Humans
for
get
them going.
scammed by humans already, so.
One of the most powerful, signing it into an archive of the time period. While certain functions like analysis and writing compelling narratives may still fall on the humans, there could be less work for them going forward. But hey, at least most historians have teaching degrees to fall back on, and there's no area where AI might be more welcome than this next one. Number 2, medical researcher. It's rare for
Perfect.
anyone to cheer on technology that
This
might
is
take their
this is one of
job,
the best ones.
but in
I
one
would love for
field,
this to
experts
happen.
are welcoming AI because
You have
it
an
could
AI
actually
just scan
save
your whole
lives.
body.
Medical
You have
research
this,
is
this,
often a
this, this, and this,
painstaking,
and this,
time-consuming
this, and this
process
is gonna
where
help you get
potential
cured.
cancer treatments
Here,
and
have a best
vaccine
day. Take
research
care.
are put through tens of thousands of highly specific tests to find the one indicator that could lead to a medical outcome AI because it could actually save lives.
And this is the reason
Medical
why.
research is often a painstaking, time-consuming process where potential cancer treatments and vaccine research are put through tens of thousands of highly specific tests to find the one indicator that could lead to a medical miracle. All the while, people are dying, and a computer could make that whole process a lot simpler. Sure, AI will never be able to create the medical technology needed, but it can sift through thousands of results in the time a human could only do a few, and weed out all of the false results. This would cut down on the slow, monotonous part of the process that requires a lot of researchers. While this would inevitably lead to some job losses, those in the field argue that this is the kind of use that AI was actually made for, and not writing this video. Number 1, writers. Is AI going to put writers out of the job? The answer is no.
WWE is trying to use AI for this as well, by the way, for bookings and storylines, things of that nature. No. Again, the human factor cannot be replicated by a robot. Let the robot do things that could help the human race, but not replace it. Simple. Imagine studying for 4 to 6 years and then you just get replaced by AI. I don't think that's gonna be one of the jobs that gets replaced by AI. I feel like it's gonna be one of the things that's gonna be helped. So like they said, and this is something I was thinking about yesterday. The amount of time that you waste on waiting to get a result, or do you have to go this day to here and then another day to this and then another day to that? Bro, when I went to go check my shoulder, I had to go to a chiropractor. I had to go get an MRI to see if any of my muscles was messed up, an X-ray, and then go back to the chiropractor
And
to get a confirmation so I could get a shot.
ChatGPT is nowhere near good enough to crank out novels.
But an AI
that
could just be like,
chart with the bestsellers or movie scripts.
You
Its
have a
output tends
torn
to be
meniscus,
stiff,
not
repetitive,
meniscus.
and
You
it
have
often
a
forgets
torn
key
ligament
data
in your
points.
shoulder.
It also collates its
Take
data
this
from
and
around the
this
internet.
to
which means it could
whatever,
take a
and then you go
popular
to the
internet meme
doctor.
as a fact,
They
and
write a
then
prescription for
insert it
you,
in a
and then
result.
boom, because
Many
AI cannot
people
write a
have gotten
prescription.
into trouble for trying to pass off AI written
And that's
content
it.
as the real thing. But the thing is, many people won't care. There's a ton of writing on the internet, often done as blogs on product sites, that is designed to win at search engine algorithms rather than to actually stand on its own. If it has the right keywords in it, it'll pass muster regardless of whether it makes total sense or not. And those are the kind of jobs that AI could quickly replace. And that just lets AI get more and more experience until it gets better at writing and eventually takes over the world. Disregard that last sentence, human. And if robots take over your job, you might as well leave with a bang. Check out most epic ways people quit their jobs, funny true stories to go out in style, or click.
Chat, we're gonna. This is probably gonna be the next video we react to. Let me click on it.
Everyone said to go.
Not
for
now. We're
traditional
not gonna react to it till right now. But it's
We've
probably gonna
all
be the
had-
next one. It's probably gonna be the next one. This one looks like a good one. All right. My thesis on this. Listen, AI should be, and I think I'm pretty sure I said this already. AI should be used to help humanity, not take over humanity. If there's jobs and things that could be improved by AI, keyword is improved by AI, yes, I do welcome it. I'm not against it because we created it. If we can create it, we can create it in a way that it helps us more than it hinders us in the long run. Now, if it's something like sports, the medicine department, or like they were saying, like creating writing and things of that nature, slow down on that. You still need a human touch for it. If it could give us an element that we weren't expecting, like a surprise element, I'm not down. I'm not opposed to it. But I don't need an AI running down the field 90 yards because you get what I mean? Like, that's a human feat. We need humans to keep doing human stuff, to keep being in the human world. Because if not, we're just going to become robots and we're just going to become cyberpunk at some point. and I ain't trying to turn into Cyberpunk and just lose my brain over I didn't get oil this week. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just going back. But anyways, that being said, it's been your boy KTD, into the dollars. Thank y'all for joining this YouTube video. I will be posting this in the next few days. So thank you for joining. If you weren't here, then don't worry, you will be seeing this after. If you want any other videos that I could I could react to, drop it in the comment below, and I'll be reacting to it. That being said, don't forget to tell somebody else, make sure to live a happy life, and that your happiness is not taken away from somebody else's. I'll see you in the next YouTube video. Take care and peace on. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Turn the bell notification on. Bye.